Yeah, I turn on this like comments. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to I'm a Rasta for Life, your Rasta loving, Selassie I loving group. Well, I love Selassie. I don't know about anybody else, but this is what I am speaking about. So, as you know, there's an uproar with this vaccination thing. Who don't want to get vaccinated? Who's scared to get vaccinated? Who's protesting about vaccinations and so forth? Okay. As a licensed, right, medical professional, and as a person who's been in the medical field for years, years, I've basically seen everything and, heard everything. But I just listen and observe. Now, when it comes to being vaccinated, there's an uproar on this vaccination thing, right? Again, as I say, always, everything depends on your faith. Never fails. And I have to turn the phone because I have nothing on. How you read so fast? How you read so fast? I'm sorry, guys. I had to answer the door. Yeah. So, everything is mostly based on faith, right? Okay. So, there's this uproar with this vaccination thing. And it's reached a point where if you don't get vaccinated, you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do this and you can't do that. That ones are saying that it's the mark of the beast, right? Because when you read in Revelation, it actually tells you you won't be able to purchase, you won't be able to sell, you won't be able to do anything unless you comply, right? To the mark of the beast. Okay. Now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that it's the mark of the beast. I don't. This is health. And remember, the Creator, he in scriptures, it has already been said what will happen in times. That we will turn on each other. Right? We'll turn on each other. Which is what's happening right now. Along with turning on each other, we have this virus, which is in the air. Right? We have this virus. And now you have a mechanism which is called bullying, which is, if you don't, you can't. Right? If you don't, you can't. Now, we as black people, we have been at the end of that, meaning it affected us more, right? Because if we don't, we can't. And in America, America practiced discrimination. They created the term minority. I didn't even know what a minority was until I came to America from England. And segregation. You over there and you over here. But you can't come over here because of your color. So because of your color, you will remain over here. And if you come over here, I don't know what's going to happen to you because you didn't listen. So, as a black person growing up in America, I became aware of the things that happened in this country when it came to black people and how black people were treated in this country. And they were forced to be slaves, right? They were forced to be slaves. And if you didn't want to be a slave, you became a runaway slave. And if they caught you, they'd either kill you, beat you, hang you, whip you, because you are their property. How dare you try to run away, you runaway slave? Okay? And because of that, millions of slaves ran away because they didn't want to be slaves. And they died for it also, because it's a human right issue that wasn't being respected amongst us as a people. Human rights. Human rights. And it reached to the point that I suppose black people were not looked at as being human. They were slaves in America. Now, when it comes to the vaccination and this whole virus thing, it's a disease. It's a sickness, correct? Okay, it's a disease. It's a virus which replicates itself when it's in your body. It reproduces itself. It attacks mRNA, RNA, which helps to alter the DNA. Now what happens is, ones love to talk all of this conspiracy theory thing. And because they're lacking the information, they're spouting out the wrong information. And what you could do is you could look it up and read it for yourself. DNA, which is the nucleus of who we are. mRNA, the messenger. RNA, the protein. The alteration is, if anyone is trying to frig up your DNA, those components protect you from that. And I know my Creator who make me with DNA. I would like to see or know the person who can alter one's DNA. And if that's what they're trying to do, for whatever reason, these conspiracy theories, which I keep hearing because it's getting on my nerves to the point I can't deal with these theories anymore. The only thing that I heard that kind of sounded plausible to me was from this young lady who I associate with. And she's not a Rasta, she's none of that. But she's into this like African medicinal thing. And she was breaking it down to me like, it was like the Satan concept, the devil concept, is what's really being used as the virus. I can't break it. I can't explain it because, like I said, I'm not privy to these theories. You know, I don't like to entertain them. So it's more like, this is how he gets, you know, to control people. Right? This is how he gets to control people. Now, the counteraction to all of that would be a vaccine. Right? Would be a vaccine. A temporary measure to counteract what's trying to be done. Right? Okay. I heard a story. It has, you know, biblical references, right? And it's a Hebrew story. And I love it very much because it makes sense. There was a man, right? And he was true to his faith. Loved God, loved Adonai. Love him with all his heart and with all his soul. Now there was a flood entering into the city. I'm not sure if I repeated this to you before, but I'll repeat it again. There was a flood entering the city. And people were running and grabbing things because it was going to be a terrible flood. And we'll just call him Ezra. Ezra had his house and he's living there. And he says, oh, look at them, they're running all over the place. Me? I'm good. I shall wait for my Father. He'll save me. So one of his neighbors ran. Ezra, come, we have to go. The water's coming. Ezra says, no, my Lord will save me. The man says, okay, Ezra, I'm out. And he leaves. The water reaches Ezra's knees. And a little man in a canoe came. Ezra, come on, jump in the canoe. You're going to drown if you don't jump in the canoe. Come on. Ezra, no, my Lord will save me. My Lord will save me. Go, save yourself. And the man in the canoe goes off and says, oh, well, I tried to help. The water now reached the rooftop at the house. And Ezra turned up on the rooftop at the house and wait upon the Lord to save him. A boat comes by, honking their horn. Ezra, come off the housetop. Come, save yourself. No, my Lord is going to save me. Go. And they shake their heads. So what happens to Ezra? Ezra drowns. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Ezra drowns. Now, Ezra meets the Creator. And he says, my Lord, during the flood, I love you so. My love for you is never ending. I was so faithful to you when you made me drown. Why? Why did you let me drown? And the Lord says to him, Ezra, not only did I send one person, I sent 2 and 3 people to help you, and you rejected the tree. And that is the end of my story. Remember, say, I love you, and Selassie, I love you, and you should love him too, because it's the right thing to do. Uno bless upon yourself. I am a Rasta.